Hello. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Right now, I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers, Sagittarius. This was a pleasant feeling. If I remember correctly, which sometimes I don't, the past few readings have been like, what the hell is wrong, Sagittarius? But this feeling is like, ooh, what's going on? What's going on? So I asked the Sagittarius collective energy, what's going on? Because I'm nosy. And the energy told me the butterflies will lead you to true love, the feeling of butterflies. I don't know if y'all have met someone or what, but it's an amazing, like, it makes me feel giddy. At what time in the morning? 6 in the morning, and y'all got me feeling some kind of way right now. Let me just calm myself down. Let's get you guys some cards. Ooh, okay. No. I'm not allowing that thought to come in. Ah! All right. So the cards are okay. No, we'll read this just as it is. Oh God, I just want to hug y'all. I just want to hug y'all in a way that lets you know that you are so ridiculously loved. I have love for y'all personally. Like this Sagittarius, oh my God. I just want to freaking protect y'all, keep y'all, I mean, hide you in my bosom or something, my armpit. I don't know. Who keeps hurting you? Okay. Let me stop with that and focus on the reading. Get you guys a few more cards. This will work out. I have faith that this is going to turn out beautiful. And if it doesn't, if this doesn't, then we're going to do some energy work to support Sagittarius because I'm sick of this shit. Making me get loud at what time in the morning. If my children wake up, we're going to have problems. Hold on. Let me just pull the last set of cards. No, I don't want to use that deck. That deck makes me feel, I don't know, some kind of ugly way. I'm not pulling that deck out. Maybe later, okay? Maybe later. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a good sign. Oh, she got the daggers. Okay. Here it is. Here it is, okay? So card number 41, bring it into form. I don't know if for some of you, you're in a circumstance already, like a relationship that is it's crashed and burned, and it's just a lack of ability to move forward. For some, this might be because your ex or soon to be ex is making your life like ridiculously miserable to try and keep you on balance so you can't move forward. For some of you, this is not romantic. For some of you, this is business or a friendship, okay? But it's like you keep leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. I think you really do want to leave, but you keep being manipulated to come back, okay? One reason or another, you keep getting manipulated. And maybe for some of you, it's because you're trying to set it up so that you can leave. Maybe you're needing to move out and you need to save, I don't know, deposit money or something. Yeah, let me know what you need. I will help you. Oh my God. This circumstance frustrates me because it really feels as though whatever this is, romantic or friendship, family, if, honestly, it feels like it's fucking everything. Everything. Like everything is kind of conspiring to force you to put your big girl panties on or your fucking manly boxer briefs, whatever you wear. I don't know. Your man thong, your loincloth, your loincloth. Like this circumstance is forcing you to put on your loincloth. Got to get a little savage with this. I'm just saying. Uh, okay, hold on, hold on. Okay. Now, maybe I shouldn't have felt sorry for you for too much because card number 27, Lakshmi, fortune. So, as soon as you decide that you're actually truly done with this circumstance, everything, see card number 20, 22, 22, 83% at 625. 8 plus 3 is 11, which is divinity. 8 is the reunification. 3, there's just a lot of numbers that are saying like yes, yes, yes. So card number 27, Lakshmi, fortune. If you've been kind of entrapped because of financial reasons and you haven't really been able to kind of free yourself from this because you've needed to take a little bit more time to get yourself solid, 84% of 626, love it. You're about to have that resolve, okay? Either by finding a place of your own that you have enough for the deposit, or coming across some kind of windfall of funds, or suddenly meeting someone that will help you in some way. This is about to resolve. Card number 40, oh, sunny day. Notice how she sits upon a fungus. All right. You know, there is there is a lot of nourishment in the decay. Okay. Fungus, they can grow where things are rotting. So right now, for those who are resonating with this, you're in an environment that's rotting. Be like the fungus. Okay, be like the fungus. Use it for your growth. Instead of allowing this to just be something rotten and stank, use it for your growth. Allow it to grow you in the way only this type of struggle and hurt will grow you. And ladybugs are considered to be very, very lucky. It's about prosperity, fortune. There you go. All right. Just make sure you always, what is that? Are those grapes on your head? No, they're curls. Oh my God. Make sure you realize your higher self is trying to shelter you from the storm, okay? You're being sheltered from the worst of it. I know it's still a really bad circumstance for you, but you're being sheltered from the most of it. If you look, her hair is so beautifully designed. Your power needs to be harnessed with intention. Okay. You can't just be powerful and like, I'm powerful. No, you have to have some sort of plan and use your personal power to further this along. You're going to get out of this. Okay. Things are going to be corrected. You're going to be put in a situation where, you know what, enough is enough. And now you're moving forward from it. Let me see. This is about justice, balance, harmony, equity, righteousness, virtue, honor. So things are about to be corrected, okay? Your circumstance is about to correct itself. But before that happens, card number 22, she knows you've been through so much shit, dude. You've been through a lot, a lot. And it's time for you to really recognize You don't deserve to be treated that way. Okay, you don't deserve to be treated that way, and you have every right to feel however you feel towards the way you've been treated, towards the circumstance. But regardless of how you feel, regardless of how much of a right you have to feel however you feel, it's not going to change your circumstance if you don't choose to allow it to change. If you choose to continue to go back to that same circumstance out of preference, out of um, convenience, is going to continue. You're going to continue to get beat the F up. And at that point, you can't really blame anyone. You can't say, like, oh, so and so is, no, no, boo boo. You keep going back to that. Okay. So that tells me you're not done processing and learning from that circumstance. So learn what you need to learn and then move forward. Card number 49, humor. Ooh. I can't stand the feeling of a heartbreaking. I really can't. I just really can't. I just felt someone. Oh my God. Try and find the humor in this. Try and find the humor in it, okay? I don't know how you're going to do that, but look for things to laugh about. All right? Just try your best to continue to find the beauty and humor in life, regardless of how much you're struggling, regardless of how many reasons you have to not smile. Look for at least one reason a day to smile. Oh my God. You're in love with someone. I don't know if you know it yet. There's someone that causes you to smile just by thinking of them. Y'all are getting a little too intense too early in the morning. Don't be making me cry at 6 in the morning. Have some manners. At least wait until 10. Oh my God. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Card number 29, the perfect key. You've locked your heart away, and maybe the person that's doing this to you is so upset because they feel bamboozled. Sagittarius, you have a way about yourself, this charisma, this energy, especially for those who are a Scorpio cusp. Y'all have some magnetism about yourselves. And I think this individual, for those that this resonates with, I think this individual feels like they were fooled, tricked. And no, that was never your intention. That was never your intention. Someone else always held the key to unlock the door to your heart. I know, Jessica. It's just, this is a big word, circumstance. It's the commingulation of the energies are just intense right now. Okay, let me get you guys your other card. What is this? Yeah, no, you're leaving. You're leaving. 8 of Cups in reverse. Effort continued until full success is attained. Festivity. So you're going to have things to celebrate very soon. But you have to finish this process out. If you really were just honest with a person, whoever it is that's trying to kill you, whoever it is, you have to really be honest. You have to have a very blunt, honest conversation. Take accountability for, it's giving me a headache. It feels like what happened was you were in some kind of way and they were a convenient way for you to take your mind off of what was really hurting you. And it's not necessarily that you were using them. It's more of trauma bonding. You guys bonded through trauma. They were going through something. You were going through something. Y'all went through something together. And then you bonded off that trauma. And as that trauma healed, you recognize, I don't want to be here. And for them, they identified with the bond. And without that bond, the trauma that was used to bond with you has healed. And without that, it's almost as though they're losing their identity. And so you have to have some sort of compassion for that. It's both of you are hurting. Both of you are hurting, and they're lashing out. It's not to make light of their behavior, because their behavior is utter fuckery, but understand you helped co-create that. Okay, they're hurting real bad too. It's not your job to heal someone else, but you have to be at least honest in your exit. Okay, I don't feel like, for those that this is resonating with, I don't feel like you're exiting because you've been cheating and you're replacing them, or it feels like you've just healed from the trauma that caused the two of you to bond in the first place. And so now you're moving forward into a place that's healthier for you. And, the process is definitely going to leave you feeling like this. Okay. Restore and replenish, card number 38. You're going to be in a fetal position. You're surrounded by messages from soul. You have around a cycle of growth coming. You also need to understand the key to this is in holding things together. Okay, the buttons, they hold things together. You have to hold it together. You just do. You have to figure out a way to get through this, but you're growing. And this is not, this is about to get real messy. Okay, so you have these two cards, okay? Card number 22, communication. Card number 38, lullaby. So as you try and communicate, a lot of emotional manipulation is occurring. A lot. I don't think it's coming from the person that's doing the leaving. Keep in mind, yes, they are hurting, but also keep in mind, sometimes when people hurt, when they become very desperate, they then resort to emotional manipulation. That should not be allowed. It is not your job to heal someone else. They have to choose that for themselves. And honestly, I don't think they're choosing that. See, this is your energy. A sympathetic and understanding person, friendly, loving, gracious host. You have to not allow yourself to be manipulated again, or the cycle starts over again. And every time this cycle repeats between the two of you, they're going to become more and more volatile. Okay, the energy becomes more and more volatile. Card number 35, conscious connections. This is you. This is them. You guys aren't even looking at each other anymore. Okay, you're both distracted with other things. You have to make sure that you move forward in grace. You have to be honest with what you need. And card number 25, this is some shit right here, dude. Kali, liberation. It's through destruction of the life as you know it that you will free yourself. And that's just that. Right, Jessica. This is real deep for this early in the morning. I'm just saying. 93% at 639. 93639. So those are mirrors. 9 plus 3 is 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. So it's 12, 6, 12. 12 and 12, when you put that together, those are the first steps to the journey. 6 is the number of receiving, of self-love, of allowing yourself to be a vessel to receive your birthright, your power, your grace. So this is telling you you're at the midway point of starting on that journey. But in order to continue the journey, you have to allow yourself to receive the assistance and support that you need. I don't know, maybe you're not telling the people who are willing to support you that you need help, because whoever this individual is, if they're a manipulator like the cards are showing, they've gone to all your people, and stacked them all up, trying to get them on their side. That's probably why you're feeling so alone. I mean, for some of you, it's time to let Kali have her way. Burn it all down, boo-boo. Burn it all down. Card number 27, the gardener. What are you growing in your garden? Whatever you water is what will grow. Are you growing this abuse? Are you nurturing, enabling the growth, the deeper rooting of this type of treatment of you? You're not scot-free. You put all of this on your shoulders. You're choosing this for yourself. Okay, we can't just keep pointing the finger at someone else. I mean, that's if you want, if you feel the need to blame. Okay, take responsibility for it. The Magician in reverse: weakness of will, insecurity, delay, the use of one's skills for destructive ends. Didn't I not just say that? That if you're going to allow yourself to choose to believe that you are weak and can't do this, that you're going to go ahead and choose to repeat the cycle. And the more you repeat the cycle, the more destructive it becomes. The use of one's skills for destructive ends. I mean, you know, some people are very skilled in helping others. They're very skilled in their grace, their understanding, their empathy. And some people are very skilled in getting what they want by any means necessary, whether it be manipulation, trickery, coercion, whatever it is, you know. Some people are very good at that. And hey, to each their own. But if you're going to allow that, then you take ownership of that, okay? Let's get you one final card, because I feel like my hangry is affecting this reading. Oh my God, what? Hold on. Gosh, you guys. You're titanium. Shoot me down. But it's you who has further to fall. Talking loud, not saying much. Criticize, all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Hold on. Let me just shovel this one more time. Ricochet, go take your aim. Fire away, fire away. Ooh, sorry, card number. All right. Oh, God. Y'all are blowing my mind. All right. So I was told to pull cards from 2 decks, okay? This is some twin shit. 97% at 644, 36 and 9, 36 watchers, 9 fingers up. 9 thumbs. 369-97644. That's some shit right there. That's some shit. 2 different decks. Card number 42, Dance of the Divine Feminine. Card number 48, Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky. This is about the reunification of the two. Reunifying. For some of you, the divine feminine aspect of that twin union is going to raise you up. Okay. Going to raise you up. And it's just like, wow. Let's read what this card means. I opened the deck. Hold on, where is it? Okay, so I opened the book, just randomly open, and this is what comes up. Coming Together, number 66. Okay, but that's not the thing. Let me just, oh, the bride offers herself. This is just some shit right here. Just let me stop giving me more messages. Okay. This is not even the for the card that was pulled. This is for the I'm told to read this. You are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through. And in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. I'm just saying. That's not even card 48. That's the poetry for the last card. So card number 48. I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem to be so different and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light with my body. I can witness the darkness of the divine in your connection, letting go of what I thought was. I can be broken apart to become as one with you, even if only for a second, and know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in time, and in each other we find our true selves. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that's on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know that you're worthy of it and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it's dark, when it challenges you, there is sacred unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and open for that. In that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. Man of the earth, woman of the sky. That's some shit. How rare to be born with a name of love. What challenges await that I must face, or voice to listen to from above, telling what I must embrace. Each day I walk a path unknown, with no regrets for where I've been. Each experience is mine to own, no choices called to live again. How strong I am, I ask myself. The measure test unfolds each day. A blessing of enormous wealth inside the gift will always lay. That's beautiful. Let me get the copy of the book for the other card. I open the book and it lands on the right choice. So Sagittarius, know that you're making the right choice. Dance of the divine feminine. If a tree could move from one place to another, it would not suffer the pain of the saw or the oppressive wounds. If the sun and the moon stood still like the rocks, they could not offer brilliance. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow, remaining still like seawater. When the seawater rises to become a cloud, it loses its bitterness and pours the rain of sweetness. I have given you only a few examples. You can figure out the rest. Break away from the self and enter the kingdom of love. How can your feet bear to be still when the music is so lush and inviting? How can you hold yourself back from the tide of love when the horizon looms so vast and exciting? How can you not arch your back and respond with ecstasy to the lover's touch, saying in absolute submission, yes, more? You are made to move and grow, to love and flow, even mountains change. Surrender the stodgy ways of the mind and become willing to dance to the great orchestrations of love. You may feel unsettled, as though the ground beneath you is not so solid. You may touch it to see, is it moving? Of course. It's hurtling through the skies, spinning, tilted on its axis. It's amazing you aren't passed out on the floor in utter dizziness, yet you stand there, imagining you have a choice of not moving. What funny foolishness. Let us laugh about it together. How can you even imagine it? Only through some misplaced fear. It is such a small craziness, really. You can cast it off that for the far grander and more exciting insanity of divine love instead. Give up that tiny insanity in favor of the greater craziness of love. You cannot be unmoved by it. The rhythm of life will get you shaking your hips eventually. How could you not become entranced by the gleaming dance floor, shimmering with possibility and invitation? This oracle comes to you with guidance. Your life may feel as though it's being tipped upside down. Perhaps you feel as though the great beloved in a feisty mood has grabbed your ankles, is holding you upside down and shaking you wildly until your skirt is over your head, or the pockets of your pants become freed of their contents, keys and wallets, dropping to the floor in disarray. Your hair is messy, your bottom is in the air, and your sense of orientation is nowhere to be found. Blood is rushing to your head, and goodness knows you just want to be put down to have a moment to come to your senses. So the beloved will give you that gift. But don't imagine it will last for too long. The great beloved esteems you capable of so much more than being sure footed and sensible. You are capable of more whirling and stumbling while inspired by the music of the spheres. Soon you'll be able to find your orientation even if everything you have once held on to appears to be shimmering and insubstantial, a mere dance of light rather than solid ground. This will become so easy for you because your orientation will flow from within, from the heart, and no matter what shifts and changes take place around you, your center will remain strong. This is what the beloved wants for you. Such peace and relief it shall bring to you, but perhaps some shaking about is required first, in case you are reluctant to give up some mainstays. So, really, your life is about to change drastically. Okay. This whole reading is about finding the humor, the laughter, finding a reason to smile, flowing through your life, and just letting go of the things that need to be let go of. All right. No one knows what that is but you. Your fear of release, of free falling, it's just going to make the ride that much more intense. But according to the reading, you don't really have a choice at this point. Your higher self has already decided, and it's going to bring you places you need to be. And if you feel butterflies, just know you're headed to wherever you're being taken. Um, this is intense. This is really intense. This level of change, it's huge. It's a huge amount of change, and it's very scary. But hang in there. Hang in there because this hurt doesn't last much longer. All right? It really doesn't last much longer. I think whatever you're afraid of connecting with, it's an unnecessary fear. I think whatever it is, it's already been waiting. That's the sense that I'm being given, that it's already been waiting, and it's just you going through your process, trying to cope with your fear. And right, Jessica, buckle up, buttercup. So you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. What? Sorry. Hold on. No. Yeah, Jessica. No, I'm not doing that. So I'm supposed to do energy work for you guys at 6 in the morning. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I don't know why Michael has to be all like, are you sure you want to challenge this? No, I'm not sure. Why are you threatening me like that? I know what that question means. That's not funny. That's not funny, Michael. I'm not challenging nothing. I'm just saying I don't want to. I didn't say I wasn't going to do it. I said I didn't want to. All right, hold on, guys. So breathe very deep and very slow. My energy will always honor your sovereignty. Without permission from your highest self, it will not enter your space. Breathe very deep and very slow. How do you guys feel? Allow yourself a moment to just get fully back in body. So with that, you basically, for those who were willing, whose higher selves were willing, you basically got a recalibration. You also got a supercharge. And in addition to that, an additional shield outside of your outermost auric shield was placed so that if there's any further interference with your process, it will lessen the effect on you. Okay. This is just a lot. This is a lot to process. Oh, what time in the morning? So, you guys, just have a beautiful day. You know, if you need to watch this a few times, please do. And no one gets to tell you what to do. You will find a way to get to where you need to be. All right? You will find a way to get you to where you need to be. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing is going to stop you. And I promise, everything that you've ever wanted is on the other side of that fear. All right? Don't be so afraid to reclaim what's rightfully yours. A happy life, a beautiful one full of laughter, full of love. So just kind of let yourself marinate with this information, okay? Guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Join me every single time I'm live. Bye.